Hello, 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 everybody. It is Pip here from queenpipcards.com and the Card Making Know-How membership. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a Monday live from me, and today we are looking at CAS cards, or as you may know them, clean and simple cards. Hi, Deborah from New South Wales, Australia. Hello, hello. Hi, Melly from Italy. Hello, nice to see you. It is a lovely sunny day here, very sunny. Which is nice, but it means it can get a little bright here, so I apologise if I look a little bright. So we're going to be looking at clean and simple stuff today. Hi, Marcy. Good morning from Virginia. Hello. We're going to be looking at clean and simple. Clean and simple, what does it mean? What is it? Why are people a bit scared of it sometimes? All that kind of jazz. So let's go hands down. Put some lights on the subject. Hopefully. I've got my little side light here is playing up. This needs to come over a little bit more. There we go. Hopefully it's not too much in my face. Okay. So, clean and simple. Well, clean and simple cards mean different things to different people, but generally it means that it is white on white. So we're going to start with some white. I have a white card base here as well. Doesn't have to be white, but generally clean and simple. If you see a white card that's clean and very simple, generally it will be white, or at least starting that way. So we've got a card base here, and then I've got another piece of white, which is just the first layer, okay? First layer of card. So it's going to look like this to start off with. And then what we do, hi Ange, is we start to think about our design. And one of the things for clean and simple, which most people hate, is that it has a lot of white space. In some cases, literally a lot of white space. And that can be a bit scary, especially if you're new. Lots of people I see, lots of customers, lots of pre-membership card makers, they throw everything at their cards. Okay, so they just put everything on their cards. They have layer upon layer, they have bits everywhere, they have embellishments on all four corners, and all over the middle, and it's because they don't like leaving anything bare, because they think that's a bit plain. But actually, one of the design principles is to enable your card to breathe. So having a bit of white space is good for you, and is actually better for your card design than you may think. So today we're going to have a look at how we can create a clean and simple card, very quick and easy. It's not going to be a long video, so don't get too settled in with a cup of tea. I'm using the Lavinia stamp today. Just fancied doing this. And I thought actually this is going to go as a landscape card. Okay. So, just working out where she's going to go. So, a lot of clean and simple. You can do it centrally. You can do it top corner, bottom corner, any corner you like. But it's generally that you have space around your image. Okay, so we're going to go with bottom corner, bottom left-hand corner. Okay, so for Debbie, who hopefully will be watching this either now or on replay, we're going to be popping a little fairy. She's got some wings and some hair, and we're just popping her in black down into this bottom left-hand corner. And I like to use a permanent ink when I'm doing this. Okay, so rather than a Memento, which is my dye based, I'm going to go with my VersaFine Claire, which is my permanent. Okay, so there we go. There she is, just a little silhouette of a fairy. See, she's got a few wings and little traily bits. She's very pretty. Okay, and that's all I'm going to be doing on my card, except for a sentiment, okay, and a little bit of decoration. And I know lots of you are going, oh, but it's so empty, there's nothing else there, it looks too boring, it looks too plain. But the whole point of clean and simple is that it is clean and simple, and that's the point. I'm going to find a sentiment, and we're going to tart it up a little bit. I'm just letting her dry off for a bit. So we're going to find some words that will go with this. And I really like this little hello here. That's nice. I also had thanks here because I use thanks quite a lot. I might even do hello friend. Oh, Getting a bit excited now. Where's my hello? Here's my hello. So I've got hello. And then in here we've got friend. Oops. I'll just stuck it back to the top of itself. Okay, so this is from Stampin' Up. This is Unbounded Love. They've got loads of these little mix and match wording, which is great if you want to do anything like this. So we're going to have hello. Oh, that needs a clean. Don't let Alison see my blocks in this stage. She'll have a right go at me. Okay, hello. And then I'm making sure my friend is the right way up. And I'm positioning that. Where do I want that to go? Yeah, I think actually we can move that along a little. Move that one along. Hello. And I'll have this one sitting just underneath. That might leave too much space. I might do them individually. Ooh, individually. The pressure. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't really work well with pressure, okay, and you don't like going directly onto your card with sentiments when you've done everything else, then you might like to take my little hint and tip that I'm going to do next and do this on a separate piece of paper, okay? Because it can be stressy, a little bit stressy to go straight onto your card. So we're going to grab a scrap of white and then we're going to just stamp these separately. Okay, so we're going to go hello, like that, and then friend, upside down, put it down the right way. Hello friend, I want to come, oh look, see I've got my table up at the moment, so I'm going to hit the camera. Yeah, I can't see, where is it? Hold on. Let's see if I can use the cameras to help me position where I'm going. Hello. Oh, I think that's right. I'm going to go there. Oh, not bad. Okay, good. Phew. Okay, hello friend. There we are. Might as well leave it like that for now. Okay, so that is now our sentiment. And then we can just leave that to dry. We'll cut it down later and we'll pop it on. Oh, look, loads of people. Charles here and Sally I've said hello to. Julie's here as well. Excellent. Hello, very lovely to see everybody. Okay, so we've got our little fairy now who's now dry. Okay, because it's a pigment ink, you have to leave it a little bit longer. And I want to do some very, very careful blending on this. Okay, so let's just move it back a little bit. So I want to test a couple of colours. I've got Pretty in Pink and I've got Bubble Bath. And I just want to check which one of these. I'm thinking Pretty in Pink might be a little dark, but I don't know about Bubble Bath. Now, we have fantastic blending brushes. You know I love my blending brushes, right? But hang on, I'm just getting some scrap. Oh, some scrap here, but not a whole sheet of colour. Sorry, just had to go get some scrap. So, you know I love our blending brushes, but our blending brushes are still quite large, okay? Now, for this one, we might be okay with this. We'll see. Just want to try that out. Oh, that's not too bad a colour. Okay, we can start off with this. I'm just applying a little bit of blending, just in a little delicate circle behind my fairy. Okay. Yeah. She is blurring slightly though, because I don't know that I let her dry quite enough. So we'll leave that as it is. And then I want to add some blending, but I want to add it in a line underneath her so we can ground her a little bit. And for that, I'm going to use one of these little tiny brushes, okay, because they're much smaller than our blending brushes. And they will sorry, now I'm standing up. It's a very long way down to find something that's down there. They'll allow me to do some really delicate, detailed work. Okay, so I'm getting a piece of plain paper. You can use plain, doesn't have to be normal paper. I mean grid paper. You can use anything, and I'm just sort of cutting a wiggly line in it like that. Okay, got a little wiggly line. Okay, and I want her to be on a little bit of a hill, but not too much of a hill, and it needs to be from her back foot there. Okay, so I'm not bothering to stick this down. You can stick it, you can use a masking paper and stick it down if you want to, and then I'm getting most of the ink off my brush, and I'm just spreading a little bit of that underneath her, underneath her feet. Did that go too high? Ooh, I think I got away with it. Just in a little sort of circly sweeping motion here. It doesn't have to be very much. Go a little bit along here, but not much. And sort of like that. Okay. Lifting that off. Now see, she's sitting on the floor, which is so much nicer than just floating in midair. Although fairies do that, she needs to sit on the floor. Okay, so that's grand. We've got that bit now. And then I'm bringing out my Posca pens. And I've got several that are different sizes. This one's got a nice, really light pink. I haven't even opened yet. This one's got a nice bright pink, which I have opened and I do love. So we're going to go with a bit of those to start off with. So with these ones, they come like this and you think, oh, there's no ink in it. But if you give it a shake, you can hear the ball rattling around inside. And then you just hold it down, you just press it down, and then that releases the paint that's inside. Come on. Eventually you'll start to see it come down the nib. Okay, let me give it a bit more shape, make sure it's nice and liquidy. There we go. And now you can see it's come down and it's there. So I'm just adding some pink into these holes of her wings, just to make them a little bit pinker. And because it's got such a fine nib, you can go right into those little nooks and crannies if you're careful. Okay, so I'll just add a few more. And what this does is it makes the outside pink less pink as an optical illusion, and the inside pink more pink. There we go. Okay, that's nice. I quite like that. Then get the other one going for my bright pink. Here we go. And I'm just adding some bright pink sort of trailing dots just to the ends of her tresses, like so. This one's going to go inside there, so that's fine. So we'll do that, and then maybe a little one here. There we go. Just so she's got a few little tiny dots going on. Can you see that? Yeah. They're Posca pens, Bev. So there's a link on my Amazon store for those. So you can find that on my Amazon store, a link of which is below, where you can also find my little hoover and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to cut down our sentiment. So you see, she's clean, she's simple. She's gone a little muddy because my VersaFine Claire hadn't quite dried enough when I did my blending. So just be aware of that. But apart from that, she's fine. I'm going to cut down my, do I want it straight? I think I do want it straight. So I'm going to trim up my little word block here. Make sure that this is straight with the word friend. There we go. Okay. And then that one comes down here. So I'm just, oh, you can't see that, sorry. Hang on, let me go back out again. There we go. So just trimming that off. There we go. And then let's straighten this out. In fact, let's just straighten this. I can't do it that way because I can't see. I need to do it this side so I can. So I'm not sure if that top is actually straight as it should be, but we'll check in a minute in my little guillotine. You've got to get all the other three sides straight before you can then check that one. And it's a bit too close to do it with my trimmer. I might have to do it freehand, or I might do it like this. Let's see. Stay there. Don't really want quite. It's going to be very close. Just a little bit inside that. Let's try that. How's that working? That looks better. Okay, so now I've got my words done. I'm just going to edge these words, and I'm going to edge them in the same green as the grass underneath. And see how I don't want very much on there, so I'm just taking that off on there. Just touch these edges. Normally I'd use a dauber for this, to be honest. Let's see how this, I might just go and grab a dauber because it is easier with a dauber. Because I don't want to dip it in the actual ink because that will make it a little bit too dark. So it needs to be sort of halfway between normal colour and very light colour. It's just enough so that it will show different, show up differently to the white of the card base. And clean and simple cards are basically that. They have to have a clean design. They have to be fairly simple. And they have to have space to breathe. For me, that's the three kind of key qualities of a clean and simple design. They don't have to be white. They don't have to be white on white. They don't have to be stamped. But they have to be a simple design, space for the card to breathe, and clean looking. So not loads of different layers and all that kind of stuff going on. And that is the difference. So now when we put that on there, see, it's just got that tiny little green, oh, you probably can't see it, but from here I can see it's got a tiny little green edge. I'm not even going to layer it up. It's going to be a flat lay card. So we're talking all about CAS cards and all the different types and varieties and inspiration in the membership this month. This is our design for the month. It's CAS. We have a challenge running for the whole of the month, where people can load up their cards and show us what they're doing and how they got on and ask questions and all that. We've had some good questions so far already, with people trying to work out whether their card is or is not CAS, you know, and how do you tell, etc., etc. And just to get some general, you know, help and guidance and assistance. We've been doing that in the membership since the beginning of September. And the class goes up tomorrow, so PDF and a tutorial will go up tomorrow in the Academy. And we're having our live class on Saturday, which is great. So if you fancy learning about CAS and all the other kinds of things about card making, then you want to join us. Then you want to join the Card Making Know-How Academy membership, okay? Which is here. Very simple. It's a monthly fee. You get to come and have a class with me every month. You get to chat with all your friends. You get to ask me questions directly, live on a Zoom call or through a form, so that I can answer your questions live and then record it back for you so you can watch it if you can't join us live. And we have a whole bunch of foundational courses over 30 foundational courses on all different types of card making aspects. So right from how to make your first card, what is paper, all the way through, all the tools you need, right the way through to, you know, moving, popping cards, all that kind of jazz, and all the different types of things in between. So if that interests you, come and join us. The gates will be shutting soon. The doors will be closing soon, should I say, because we're moving to a new hub. So we're moving to a new platform, which is all super duper, very excited about that. And when that happens, I need to close the doors so that I can concentrate on helping all the lovely members in the Academy make sure they know where to find stuff, how to get things, you know, what they're going to do, all that kind of stuff. So from our 1st of October, things are changing in how I run my business. So you will be finding out about all of those things via my emails and all that kind of stuff, and on my lives and all that kind of stuff over the coming weeks. It's not long now. We're halfway through September, so we've only got half a month to go. So if you do want to join us now. You can join for a month, come and see what it's like. Maybe join for 2 months, because then you can see what it's like on the new platform, which will be really nice. Or you can join for a quarter and get a discount, or join for a year and get even more discount. For a year, you pay for 10 months and you get 12 months access, so that's a real good bargain. So that is a clean and simple design. Let me take some questions if there are any. If anybody's got questions, please let me know. I hope that you will come and join us. I hope that you'll make your own CAS cards. And for Donna and Claire and everyone else who's partially sighted, we've got a little fairy sitting on the left hand side in the bottom corner. She's resting on a small bank of green, dark green. She's stamped in black, but I've highlighted her wings in pink. And then some bright pink dots at the end of her sort of tresses, her tresses on her hair and her wings, just with some tiny little dots just to give them a little bit more movement feel. So you can't really see that. Let me bring that up here. And you can get a little bit more of a feel to the movement that's going on there. That helps. And then she's in the bottom left-hand corner. And then in the top right-hand corner, we've got Hello Friend on a piece of white card that's just edged very slightly in that green again. So it just shows off the page slightly. And, you know, you could add a few more things if you really wanted to. You could add a little bit of lineage, maybe. Some little lines coming out from that. From the, you know, the left hand going up and the right hand, or the left hand going across the right. If you wanted to, just to sort of bracket her, but it's not really necessary. And yeah, that is a lovely CAS card. So hopefully you've all enjoyed that. It's taken about 25 minutes, including all my natter. So hopefully you can see that they're not difficult cards. They don't take a long time. So people get a little bit scared about all of the different, you know, the space that's left. But honestly, don't worry about it. It's there for a reason. What this does is when you look at the card, you're immediately drawn from her looking up to the sentiment. And that's what draws your eye across the card. And you immediately get the feeling of the image and the sentiments working together and that they're combined. And that's all about the differences between proportion and texture, and not texture, but, you know, placement and all that kind of stuff, and how your eyes work and all that. And all of that is also inside the Academy. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about that and maybe find out how your cards are doing and what the eye is doing when it looks at your cards, because at the end of the day, that's what makes the recipient tell you whether it's a nice card or not. It depends on whether it's pleasing to their eye or not. So if you'd like to learn a bit more about that, or about anything else that I've talked about, then please join us at cardmakingknowhow.com. And if you're watching this on replay, please do comment, because I can answer all your questions. I do that. I come back and I respond to all comments that come on my videos. And if you're watching this after the membership is closed, don't panic, because if you go to the same link, you can still join the waitlist for the next time I open the doors, which will be sometime soon, hopefully. I don't know when. Depends on how the members take to the new platform, how well it goes, how much fun we have. But the doors will open at some point again, so don't panic. Oh, Carol's watching on television. Oh, I don't know about that. It means I'm all big and scary. Yay, Carol's going to have a go at a CAS card. Excellent. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. And yeah, have fun. Enjoy, practice, make your own. I'd love to see some of your examples over in our public Facebook group, so you can join that and do that too. And hopefully you're getting the hang of it and the idea. Sally says she feels less intimidated. Excellent. Good. yeah, there's nothing to be scared of. It's just a little bit of space. So have a lovely rest of your Monday, or Monday night, Tuesday night if you're in Australia. Sleep well over there. And good morning to everyone who's waking up in America. And I hope you enjoy the catch up on watching this on replay. And I will not be here again next week. I know I'm away for work this time. So my other job has me gallivanting up and down the country next week. So I won't be here, but I'll be back again the following week. So in the meantime, if you get my emails, don't worry, I'll keep you all busy and informed of what's going on, and I will post you a video that you can watch, and hopefully you'll enjoy that too. And if you are in the membership, I will see you at Stamp and Chat on Saturday. Don't forget to book in, and the PDF and everything will be there tomorrow. So have fun, everybody. Enjoy and have a great week. Take care for now. Bye-bye.